and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Gary Trent.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And Fernie Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And Portland starts out with the ball. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
We throw good, Simons. And each season, GA, it seems like Fernie Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And Simons drops them both. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Inside, low block shot on the way, and it's sent back by Lopez. In the corner, Middleton with it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks ball.
Jackson finds Middleton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Simons against Lillard, and it's good for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. Lopez a screen. Here's Middleton, and the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got his second bucket tonight.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simons, the pass to Grant. Offline with his 3. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. Lopez, no luck.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And Sharpe has it in the corner. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Great at creating shots. Sharpe did it there with that catch and shoot.
Now here's Middleton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Fires top of the key. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers, Breakers, and Steam.
Diaz checked in for the Trailblazers. We should take this chance now to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and run down the top free throw shooters. Damian Lillard is second.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Grant, the bounce pass. Ayton a screen on Lillard. Simons kicks to Grant. 6 to shoot. Over onto Tacumbo. Grant, that's good.
And you see how much Grant has worked on that jumper. Now capable of hitting even against good defense.
And the rejection by Ayton. Over in the corner, Avdia. Sharp with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Three-pointer, Simon. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
Pass to Lillard, takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lillard's got 9 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Bucks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Chris Middleton. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. Prince outside. Outside Portis. Smith outside. From deep, Trent. Henderson pulls it in. Portland leading. Here's Kamare. Still yet to score. Henderson outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to Prince. Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For three, Henderson. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Wright, and it's Prince in at the small forward.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Back to Portis. Pass to Trent from about 19 feet. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Avdia finds Williams, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 5. Wright looking around, lets it fly from 18. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 4 points this quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Jackson in for Trent. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now Henderson, who's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City. Swinging, and it's swinging with the jam.
Well, this is what you love seeing from Scoot, a desire to involve teammates in pick and rolls.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
He's off on the first. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
They get it back, just 4 to shoot. Henderson, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
There's Giannis taking flight.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Henderson with it. Now right defender. Pass to Williams. Abdia on the wing. Over Prince. And Abdia the bucket on the assist by Williams. Abdia's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's a shot a lot of defenses will live with. Tough to dominate with a steady diet of those.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And the first one at the line is good, so Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Damian Lillard in for Prince. And so Wright nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside, Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Lopez with the steal. Middleton outside. Simons against Lillard. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless. And you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get out the move with your Blazer dancers.
The Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
1:49 left in the first half. Back to Simons. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton. And he gets rewarded for it.
There's 1:34 left here in the second. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Jackson against Sharp. Jackson kicks to Lillard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Lillard's got 14 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Back to Simons. Traps in the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And the response, Simons saying right back at you.
That's a 2 from Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers out in front, up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our participants.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
In that game against the Spurs, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a one-point game. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Hands it from downtown. Grant's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Trailblazers. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Portland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Grant, and the rejection by Giannis. Here's Middleton, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance Team.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Denny Avdia.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
The Trailblazers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Back to Simons. Jackson comes over with the double. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. And boy, it takes skill to win these and-one opportunities.
The free throw drops for Sharp. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Now, Simons. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Simons shooting. It's on Damian Lillard. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result, but I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And the basket by Lillard.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Sharp, the pass to Simons. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. There's the lob, and Kumbo hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here is Simons. 16 points for him. Grant surveying the D. To end the run, and it's finished off inside by Simons. Simons has got it all tied up now for Portland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. Lopez against Ayton. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Grant outside. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And stolen by Ayton. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Well, he was fearless there against tight defense. Ayton not scared of getting sent to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Chris Middleton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Portis can't get it to go.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Williams can't get it to go.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee. Murray, good. 51 seconds left in the third. Outside Jackson. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Portland with the ball. Trailing by 4. Pass to Ayton. Henderson outside. Ayton a screen on Lillard. Back to Ayton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, you expect this from Ayton. For him to shrug off contact inside and power his way to a bucket.
Henderson against Lillard. Portis a screen on Henderson. Lillard way outside. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Bucks ahead, ending the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with White, and it's Prince in at the 3.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Prince kicks to Trent. Left side Portis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Shot clock at 2. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Williams passes to Henderson. Back to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Williams has a screen for Klingon. For 3, Henderson. Good on the triple. Henderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Trent outside. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Floats it up for Giannis. Williams with the steal. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Pass to Rupert. Outside, Avdia. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Rupert, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Prince after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Screen by Giannis. Bounce pass, Prince. And Giannis throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quit in them.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Rupert. Back to Henderson. Williams sends a screen for Henderson. Here's Williams. Antetokounmpo defending. Williams gets the bucket.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Who wants a free t-shirt tonight? Let him hear from you.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Wright. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Lillard. Lopez outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Kamara. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for Portland, Kamara. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Ayton, the pass to Simons. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That's a 2 from Simons. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Simons has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. Now here's Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
And And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Simon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Portland. And taking two shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Jam! Simons!
Wow, it's like Simons has it on a string.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard!
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
.58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sharp with it. Outside, Simon drills the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. Connects from three-point range.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Shoots over Lillard. A rebound by the Bucks.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Simon.